It's the next segment. What the hell? Let's just go into it.
Segue.
I heard they were offered a trade for Azeez and did not take it. Oh, yeah. And that's what we got to talk about here because that is the rumor going on right now. The Giants literally had an offer in hand for Azeez Ojulari at the trade deadline and didn't take it. Now, this is coming from Jordan Raanan, ESPN beat writer for the Giants, hosted the Breaking Big Blue podcast for ESPN. He says the Giants were 2-7 at the trade deadline. Heard at the time a 5th-round pick was offered for Azeez Ojulari, but Kayvon Thibodeaux was injured at the time. Ojulari starting. Giants decided to keep him. Ojulari eventually got injured again, and now he chose to go elsewhere. Now, the biggest thing for me, guys, isn't even the fact that Giants are freaking morons for not taking a draft pick for this guy. The biggest thing for me is the last few words he said. He chose to go elsewhere.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of Giants fans. Oh, why the Giants let him leave? We could afford $4 million. Guys, you don't get to choose. You don't get to choose this. Think about what companies are in your current field that you don't work for. Why? Because you got to choose where you work. It's the same for a quarterback there once they get past their, I was for an edge rusher, once they get past their initial draft contract there. He got to choose where he went to go, and that's what he chose. But I wonder in this whole thing, it's bringing me back memories of Hard Knocks last year when he was all surprised that Tyrod Taylor didn't want to come back to the Giants. I got to ask, did Joe Schoen even know that Azeez Ojulari did not want to come back?
Yeah, you have to assume at this point he had no idea. Just kind of like he was kind of shocked, I guess, like the whole Barkley situation. Like, oh, why would he just leave for like $500,000 more? We're not gonna pay that guy that much money. Like, he's definitely that leader that's in the room that's not in the same room, but the room next door that's not getting the same message.
He's like that boss that never leaves the office and doesn't know anybody works for him.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like. Because it's like he's just so goddamn oblivious. Like I don't get that. Like, how are you that oblivious to not realize that guys don't like there? They don't want to stay there.
Yeah.
Like that's, football players tend to be very passionate people. They tend to be people that speak their mind, and it's usually not difficult to get out of them what they're thinking.
Typically.
Not. So I don't get it. Now, that aside for a moment. That aside, what I do think is the Giants are nuts for not taking anything they were offered at this point for Azeez Ojulari. If they did know that he wanted to leave. Now, if you thought he wanted to stay and you could re-sign him, then I'm fine with keeping him instead of a 5th-round pick. Azeez Ojulari is a better player than what you would get for a 5th-round pick. Let's be honest here. Now, you could also make the case that the Giants have done good in the 5th round, especially the Joe Schoen era, which is not much I can give Joe Schoen credit for. But you got McFadden came from the 5th round. Tyrone Tracy came from the 5th round. They've actually done pretty decent. One of the few rounds we have done decent in. But I don't know. To me, it seems a little crazy. Like if you knew he was going to go, then you're stupid for not getting something. But if you didn't know he's going to go, then I can't blame you for trying to hold on to him and re-sign him. So that's the question. Did he know? Is Joe Schoen stupid? Or does he actually know what's going on in his players' minds?
It's not that he's stupid or not. He's just not there to read the room.
Bottle.
Yeah. I used to work with a manager in a warehouse that he literally would put on his...
Was it the men's warehouse?
The men's warehouse. He would put on his on his Outlook calendar once a month to walk around the plant, to like every other week to walk around the plant to say hello to people out there.
Once a month.
That's how far removed he was. Like there's people that were working there for months, or like as he's walking by in a suit and a dirty warehouse, they're like, "Who's this guy?"
Yeah.
Like that's the guy that's supposed to be running this building, and you don't know who he is. He interviewed you. He gave you your final interview. You don't know who he is?
Well, he didn't give you the final interview yet. He wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, it's disheartening to hear because it's not wrong to sit there and blast the Giants for losing players and not getting anything back for them. Let's be honest. Like, this team has done nothing with those players. It would have done nothing without those players. We could have got some extra picks out of it. Like, considering the draft class we had last year, wouldn't you have loved if we traded away, like, like a Saquon Barkley, for example? We traded away, let's say, Xavier McKinney and got some picks for these guys. Now, granted, we're going to get a third-round pick for the whole Xavier McKinney leaving thing this year. But I find it hard to believe we couldn't get more picks for these guys. I really do. And I have no problem, again, if you want to keep them, trying to hold on to them and try to re-sign them. But we clearly didn't want to re-sign McKinney. We clearly didn't want to re-sign Barkley. We clearly thought we could re-sign guys like Tyrod Taylor and Azeez Ojulari. We couldn't. This is an issue. Someone needs to put down the peanut butter jelly sandwiches and work in communication.
Yeah.
That's where it boils down to. So,
if you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please subscribe.